This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com.
This is Luca Parrish, and you are listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks Podcast.
Hey, what about our Comic Capers podcast?
What about us?
Don't make fun of that nice young polite lady. Welcome back to Comic Capers. It's been a while since we've been talking some old stuff. I am Phil. Joining me as always.
Hey y'all, it's Lilith Hellfire. Spirit of Vengeance. The real Spirit of Vengeance.
The Spirit of Vengeance.
Oh, let me actually change that. You're right.
That's right. You put the Spirit of Vengeance. That's right. So yes, it's been a while since been about a month since we talked Iron Man, because last week 2 weeks ago I talked to Kelly Thompson about
the
new issues. Yes. So this time I figured I'd sneak at least one in for October for Halloween.
For spooky time.
Enough of your dating life.
What?
I don't know. Instead of sexy time, spooky time. Anyway, so yes, so I figured we cover two issues.
We could have just done 69, but Philip's a little too classy for that.
Well, issue we do 68 also. It's a retelling of the origin of Johnny Blaze because we are covering the original Ghost Rider issues 68 and 69. May and June 1982. Yes, before Lilith was born.
I wasn't even a twinkle in a nutsack, but it's fine.
Whoa!
Nobody's all right. Prerequisite.
That's true.
See, I don't need to curse. Nobody have creative enough language. It's fine.
That's true. And nutsack is a medical term.
Dong is a medical term.
Fight me.
Dong is a medical term. Fight me, nerds.
Thank you, Chad. Class.
What's that?
Lil's like, it's been a while since I've been in school. I don't have to go to any classes. Anyway, so yeah, because I figured, well, one, like I said, they're retelling.
Hey, it's serious though, because they was like the curse of Jonathan Blake.
Yes.
Like, dang, they calling him by his straight government name. Cool.
And also because when I first read this was they did a seven issue series reprint. The original Ghost Rider rides again in 1991. 1991, yeah, they 7 issues. They reprinted the last 14 issues of Blaze's run because there was 2 issues in each book here. Yeah, 2 issues.
Can we just talk about how apropos the advertising in this one is? It's Cracker Jack, and Johnny Blaze is definitely a damn Cracker Jack prize.
I don't have the original ad. Yeah. Oh, that's the other thing. I got 2 issues of the original series, all for the low price of $150 at the time. And the other thing, there's really like no ads. There's like one ad. Well, no, 2 ads for Marvel books in the middle between each story. That's it.
Nice.
I know. See, Marvel?
Comic books are the only time I will allow advertising. Just like books, when they give you the little preview at the end, I'm going to read it. I might just go ahead and pre-order the book too. Only reading allows advertising. That's all I'm saying. Everything else,
But yes, you'll know. Wait, Chad, how did they have money in 91 for that? Well, Ghost Rider.
Those Marvel cartoons were making money.
It was the early 90s, man. That was what was selling, man. Grim and Grady. Spider-Man and all the Grim and Grady stuff.
Now, don't forget, that's his best friend. So, that's Spider-Man's best friend. Not Flash Thompson.
Who, Ghost Rider?
No, Johnny.
Oh. Yeah, that's Johnny Storm, not Johnny Blaze.
Oh, damn it. Yeah. Same Johnny. Ask me. I've never seen them in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, you'll know 68 from Blaze's head in front of Mephisto's junk.
Oh, yeah, artwork's so much more crispy than my old raggedy.
Well, yeah, this was 91 printing, yes.
I'm jealous.
So yeah, issue 68 opens up with a priest. Well, who looks like a priest in a church on a dark and stormy night. And
Ooh.
Blaze comes walking in.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Ah! And all through the house. But yeah, Johnny comes in. Yeah, the priest says, "Oh, we've had a power failure."
Want me to light it up, Father? Because I can do it.
Sorry, I didn't start you. My name is Johnny Blaze. I'm looking for sanctuary. He's like, I was out on my bike when the storm started. And Johnny starts, oh, thanks, I appreciate it. Hey, look at all these these candle holders and stuff. Real gold. You must have some well-heeled parishioners. Oh, yes.
If it's the Catholic Church.
So yeah, the priest says, looks like he has something on his mind, so he offers to hear his confession.
Don't fall for it. That's how they get you.
He's sitting on his buddy's bike. Oh, Lord. Chad, that's a little fun. The other half Johnny. Chad, I didn't know you felt that way about Johnny Blaze.
Exactly. Too many Johnnies and Chris's and whatnots running around in the Marvel Universe.
If your name is Johnny, you might get some kind of firepower. So he starts at the beginning. My father was a motorcycle stunt rider. I never knew my mother. Dad was a star performer with Crash Simpson's Daredevil cycle.
Carney.
Again, why would you expect success from a guy named Crash? But his dad defied death once too often, left me an orphan. Yeah, so basically Crash adopted him. Oh my Lord, we get a CW Flash storyline here. Yeah, Crash and his wife adopt Johnny, and he falls in love with his hot stepsister.
Suck it, Barry.
Oh, jeez.
Suck it, Lilith.
There's comic book precedent.
So yeah. Well, yeah.
Jump, Rocky, jump! Oh no.
Rocky.
Oh no.
Roxanne or Rocky. Yes, they were practicing for the show. Yeah.
Roxanne.
But yes, his bike catches on fire. She jumps off. He gets it outside. Oh Lord! But here comes Mona, Rocky's mother, who gets killed when the bike blows up.
Why do the women always have to be fridged? Why?
Oh, but no, she does manage to live long enough for a deathbed promise. Promise me you'll never ride in the show again. And dies.
Mona, well, what do you expect from a lady named Mona Simpson? I'm just saying.
Oh!
Little Simpson shout out.
Yes. Are you okay, John? Yes, it's all right. I haven't thought about Mona in a while.
Didn't get a head of guilt? Check.
Oh,
Crying at the graveyard in the rain? Check.
We need to get some floating heads, as he says. Oh, yeah. But around this time, I began to take a heavy interest in the occult.
Well, that took a quick turn. Can't ride my bike no more in the show. I'm gonna devil worship, baby.
90% of the stuff I read was pure bull. The rest was disgusting. I'd stopped reading those books. Wish I'd thrown them away. So yeah,
Constantine, that you?
Yeah, so he's not riding his bike, but he's just working on the bikes. And I guess 5 years later, yeah, Crash is like, he doesn't know about the promise. He's like, you haven't ridden once. I'm starting to think you're yellow.
Ooh, who you calling yellow, fella?
Michael J. Fox. No one calls me chicken. Whoa. Oh boy.
Yep, pretty much. Living the dream, devil worship. As a Supernatural fan, I can relate.
Living the dream. Hey, see, he speaks your language, though.
A little good old-fashioned salt and burn, yeah.
I love how we don't have feedback from Ray, but we're getting lifetime feedback from Chad.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, Power of Chad, or as me and Anthony called you in that one episode, Smallwood. But yeah, so yeah, he could take it from Crash, but
I bet he could.
Stop, Lilith. But he couldn't handle Roxy thinking he was a coward, which is why he would practice in secret, because that wasn't writing in the show. Why are you hiding this talent? Why? So he tells her, I could live with being a grease jockey as long as I had Rocky. So then, yeah, the show gets bigger and bigger. Then Crash gets booked in Madison Square Garden. But it doesn't matter, he says, because I got a month left to live at the most. I believe it.
Oh, noes.
Yeah.
A little bit of Deadpool. Yep. Check.
Wish I had a son to turn the show over to. Ooh.
Sorry, Roxy. This is a man's world.
He just sat there and stared at me like I was a traitor or something, Father. It was the final straw. Crash was dying and there was nothing I could do. No one. But that night, I made a pact with the devil.
Mephisto!
What do you got to offer me? Kid, a marriage? No? Okay.
An old lady? You got an old lady? Kind of.
Mephisto already has one of those.
Couple, quiet as it's kept.
She's called Aunt May. Oh! Mephisto's a swinger?
Don't think Anna Watson ain't made a deal or two with Mephisto. That's all I'm saying.
I know, man. How has she survived this long? All right, so, but I was willing to pay any price to save Crash Simpson. So yes, he does his little. What is that?
One more day.
What is that? Is that a ghost doll? He's right. He's lighting something on fire. He paints a pentagram on his chest.
Oh, that's definitely a goat, bro.
Appear, Prince of Darkness, your humble servant beckons through time eternal, through endless space. I pick the journey to this place.
Yep, Phil's going now. I'm letting him read that panel.
I'm just like, really? You summoned the devil with rhymes? Who's he trying to call?
That's how you get a fiddle and a good rhyme going? I'm just saying it's in the folklore, buddy.
Oh, that's right. He's looking for a soul to steal.
Oh my God, Gunslinger Mephisto from Age of Conscience.
To run a sideshow with his timelines showing. Oh, good Lord. Can you imagine? Greetings, partner. Got a soul for me?
All I'm saying is that I like DC's version better, Jonah Hex.
So yeah, Mephisto shows up because I think originally they didn't draw him as Mephisto, but yeah, I think Mephisto is taken.
He's the catch-all. He's the catch-all demon.
Oh Lord. But yes, grant my request and I will serve you faithfully throughout eternity. I only asked to Crash.
You're gonna regret that, son.
Oh my God, he should have said, watch your words.
You gotta get a lawyer to look at the contract. Lawyers are the only people the devil respects.
Well, Johnny's stupid. He says, I only asked that Crash Simpson be spared from the disease that's killing him. It is done.
He still can die. Wish for immortality for everybody. Like, come on, think bigger. You mustn't be afraid to think bigger, darling.
Seriously. So basically,
cure for what's ailing him. Eternal youth for him.
Seriously.
Something.
So yeah, 3 weeks later, the big show
dies in a car crash.
He tries to evil Knievel it and tries to set a new world jump record by jumping 22 cars. And wouldn't you know it? He hits that last one. Wrecks on that last.
Don't say. Get out of town. Shut the front door. I would have never saw that coming.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
Because you're an idiot.
And then when Mephisto shows up for his soul, he's like, you double crossing. Silence. I kept my end of the bargain. He did not die of the disease. Gravity.
Lawyered.
Gravity isn't a disease. So
reap my souls, boy.
So Mephisto was getting ready to take him, but then Rocky comes in. Because if you read the early issues of Ghost Rider, supposedly she's so pure of heart or whatever, she's like kryptonite to Mephisto. Wow. And she knows the words to say too, because it seems like Rocky had read those books of mine when I wasn't around.
Convenient, but we'll allow it.
She saved me that night, and I told her that I loved her. You hear me? That little lady saved my soul, and I don't even know where she is tonight. Well, she does pop up by the end of the series, but anyway. But yeah, the priest.
God, dude, do you just remember how awful those Nicolas Cage movies were? It's just like everybody was way too old.
Oh,
Eva Mendes was too old. Nicolas Cage was too old.
Nicolas Cage.
The kids that they had him in the flashback was too old.
I know.
Just yikes. Oh, good old Marvel before they got bought by Disney.
Oh, come on, Chad. Would you say it was a twist of Cain?
Nice.
Well, I hope we can.
Too soon, bro. Too soon.
Were we able to handle that joke?
Get out, the both of you. I'll do this show by myself. Get out, Philip. That was it.
He does her best work alone, people.
Just need a nightlight and some tissue.
Oh my God. A back massager. Or, what we call the vibrating hand.
You get a vibrating hand and you get a vibrating hand.
I mean, it's a reason why Iris West has stuck around this long through all the shenanigans. I'm just saying.
So yeah, so this priest is like, I'm sure, this whole thing, you must see that you've hardly committed any major sins. These delusions of devils. He's like, delusions? You think I'm crazy? I wish I was crazy. Wouldn't have had gone through the tortures I did.
Definitely a Protestant church.
Oh my God. So anyway, yeah. Then Johnny continues his story about that first night because
he's like, "Oh yeah, Father, you want to see something?"
Classic Hulk origin. Once night fell,
sun's going down, sun's getting low.
I was looking in the mirror and suddenly I caught fire. I could feel the flesh being seared from my bones, being changed into something different, something awful. In seconds, Johnny Blaze was burned away.
Oh, here looking like a leather-clad Jack Skellington. I see you, Johnny. Do your thing. I see you. It's a good look, bro. Don't complain. It's a good look.
That devil creature had taken a demon from his infernal dimension and somehow bonded it to my soul. At first, I could control the Ghost Rider. Yeah, he used to be like, it's basically all his body just changed, but it was his mind in charge. Yeah, no, not now. Zarathos was taking.
Which I like better.
Yeah, Zarathos was taking more control. And unlike that pansy 90s Ghost Rider, this guy can make a motorcycle right out of hellfire.
I know. A man after my own heart.
Hellfire?
That light at the end of the tunnel, yeah, that's hellfire. sorry to break it to you.
And these days, I don't know why, but they've crafted, the Dan Ketch pen and stare on the Johnny Blaze. But yeah, back in the day, all he had...
Right? I thought that was just me. I do find that weird.
Yeah, because back in the day, all he could, grab people and just burn them with his hellfire, which wouldn't hurt their body, but would char their soul.
Just the way I like it.
And I'm like, doesn't the pen and stare do that? So I don't know why they changed that. Maybe because it's, it's kind of fancy.
It was just somebody wanting to put their mark on Ghost Rider, getting their Bendis all over it.
Oh! Don't let that Bendis.
Honestly.
Keep your Bendis in your pants.
Bendis.
Keep your Bendis in your journal.
That's how the Ghost Rider gets his kicks. He's a cursed spirit of vengeance, Father. The only real pleasure he gets is from punishing the guilty. And that punishment is awful to watch. Hey, Lilith, you guys have something in common.
I like comic book Ghost Rider pre-2000.
Oh. What's more, he doesn't care if something happens to innocent bystanders while he's on a rampage. Once he's satisfied his lust for vengeance, he lets me have my body back.
And the weirdest thing of all? He can turn his mystic fire into a cold flame.
That's right. Power of the soul.
Oh, God. This artwork, though, doesn't do the story justice.
Oh, yeah. But what bothers me the most, Father, is that sometimes I want him to get out. I see some punks beating an old woman or hear about a woman being attacked, and I want to change in the Ghost Rider.
You can stop that yourself. You're a pretty burly dude, bro.
Yeah, dude. Come on, redneck. Come on. Oh, well, we all harbor these feelings from time to time. And then the priest is thinking, what have I got myself into? I should have been out of here by now. I'm not prepared to deal with a lunatic.
Nobody is.
Someone's called out. Hey,
poor Philip. I feel so called out right now.
Hey, virtual's fine. So then that's when he says, go on. And Johnny's like, there's not much more left to tell except, well, tonight I was headed into town by a backcountry road when I came across a man lying in a ditch. A man had been left for dead. That man was a priest, Father. I love
Bum, bum, bum.
I love it. I love the art on these last two panels. It's all of a sudden it gets dark in that confessional. Before he died, he told me how his murderer had waylaid him and stole his clothing. That last part puzzled me until I saw the gold in this place. Quite a haul, isn't it? And you just see that. You just see that word bubble just morphing. Anyway, when that priest died in my arms, and then you see that skeletal hand punch through the thing, I knew what I had to do.
You're done.
I love that panel. It's just him punching through the thing. And the quote unquote priest just runs. No, it can't be. The Masseroff murderer. The deception is over. Now you are mine. So the guy just starts trying to shoot him. Didn't you listen? To Blaze's story, bullets can't harm me. So then,
puny mortal.
So then he tries to push over the altar or whatever. He's like, this thing weighs tons. A, you seek to crush me. Fool, you cannot test the spirit of vengeance. Seriously, this is your dialogue.
Oh yeah.
Ha ha ha! What a supreme jest. The Ghost Rider up, holding an artifact of the holy. I love this.
Well, he jumped on a motorcycle, so he's not getting away.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. The fake priest runs outside and jumps on Johnny's bike. Then he's like, damn it! Why does this have to happen? First, that blasted priest had to put up a fight. Then the storm came along and knocked out the power, delaying me at the church. Then he sees Ghost Rider.
Oh no! That is not what you want to see in your rear view.
Oh yeah.
I'm just saying.
A demon on a motorcycle completely afire. Yeah, no.
Either you smoked a good doobie or you're on a bad trip. Either way,
you be driving.
Smoke. Got to give all these good things that they can use straps up for the show. So
I love Charlie explaining. Just the whole podcast with Charlie explaining. Charlie explains it all.
This is a drop. These are. Oh Lord.
Sorry to make you listen to all this, Lord.
Apology accepted.
Again, you have so much trouble with this original Ghost Rider. That's it, vermin. Flee before the wrath of the Ghost Rider.
Now, if they could just get back to this, like, I don't need him in Vegas. I don't need him sitting on the throne of hell. A good, just like traveling guy, trying not to get angry, but when he does, it's literally hell to pay. That's all I need from Ghost Rider.
And the Ghost Rider half doesn't have to be like some ultra nice.
Like the show could be so good. Like why Punisher works is the same reason why a Ghost Rider TV show would work.
You
just have to have the right actor.
Like a modern version of the Bill Bixby Hulk. Charlie was.
Or what was that? Lorenzo Lamas' Renegade. Ghost Rider. Yeah.
Chad, lust. Hey, don't kink shame. Don't kink shame, Chad. But yeah, so the fake priest drives onto a farm and Ghost Rider starts lighting the hay on fire.
Poor farm.
So yeah, so he's trying to get away. Yeah, Ghost Rider just rides up the side of the barn and comes crashing out the other side.
And I like that there's a Dungeons and Dragons shorts in the back of this one.
Oh my.
Because it was the 80s and that cartoon was still on. That terrible, terrible cartoon.
Yeah. So this guy's like, doesn't anything slow him down? Yeah, because he has to watch on the wet streets, but Ghost Rider can ride as fast as he can. You should see your face, mortal. I do believe you're frightened.
Death is too good for the likes of you.
The priest tries to get to the overpass, but Ghost Rider fills it with fire, so he goes over the hill onto some train tracks. Feels like my elbow's broken. My arm's wedged in between the rails. They say there's a train coming. There's Ghost Rider. Your time has come, murderer. Vengeance shall be mine.
Wabash? Are they in Indiana? Did they say?
Maybe.
That's the only Wabash I know.
Well, he's with Blaze is traveling with a traveling circus, so it could be.
Yeah. You know what? Little towns in the Midwest definitely are the circus circuit.
Yeah. But yeah, so the fake priest is stuck. Ghost Rider frees him. What? You're freeing me? You're not going to let me be run down by the train? Of course not, fool. Death is
dawn. Several hours later. I just love that.
Death is the likes of you as he burns them with the hellfire. Your punishment shall be hellfire. Lilith hellfire.
Nice.
Oh yeah, because that Dawn Yeah, I don't know if Blaze called the cops, but yeah, there's cops and paramedics. What on earth happened to this guy? His mouth opened as if he were trying to scream but had run out of sound. Give him the O
It's
face.
like if you ever got a beating when you were younger, they beat the sobs out of you, you can't make no noise. Yeah, that's what happened to him.
He showed him his O face. O.
Oh, for ow in this case.
Oh, Chad. Really railroaded that judgment.
Get out!
Nice.
There will be no more puns. I'm at my limits.
Suck
Future Lilith is going to be very drunk.
it, Smallwood.
Suck it, Miller.
So the paramedics are taking him away. And Blaze is just standing there.
Okay.
Oh, because he did call him and said he found them that way. Yeah, someone had stolen my bike and left a pretty clear trail. When I followed to the end, I found him. He wasn't a real priest, was he? No, but something sure put the fear of God into him. Get it?
Boom.
But yeah, he's like, oh, he recognized him. Oh, aren't you Johnny Blaze?
Oh God, they've got the best ad at the end of this one. It's a Lone Ranger Western town, and it was like, I don't know what you had to collect, but you could get it free if you sent in 4 proofs of purchases for something.
Oh,
nice. I miss those days. I
See,
miss seahorses.
see, this is a 91 reprint, so the only ads I have are for the Vaughn Strucker Gambit annuals going through Daredevil,
Oh
Punisher,
my God.
Captain America,
The good old days.
and the next
The
day,
good old X-Men days.
and the next day, Sleepwalker.
What up, Stilt Man's cousin?
Ah, jeez.
Scroll
right.
over for that comment.
That's right, Ultimate Spider Cast. All right, let's get to Lilith's favorite, Ghost Rider 69. With a drunk. 69 and a drunk.
I know, right?
So yeah, this one opens up with some dude hanging posters for the carnival on a fence, and Ghost Rider just comes blasting through the fence.
What a jerk. He's just trying to do his job. Personal demons. I mean, that should just be the name of the book at this point, but that's fine. We'll go with it.
Oh Lord. Chad, F Sleepwalker. Oh Lord. But then Ghost Rider goes flying past the motorcycle cop.
That's not what you want to see when you're a cop. You're just gonna let that guy go, right? You're just gonna, maybe you've had a long day on the force, you need to go home, you're seeing things.
He's like, how did the ghost that fast without me hearing them? But yeah, he tries to catch up with the Ghost Rider. Okay, hot stuff, pull it over. I think not, Portal. I don't believe it. I'm doing 80 miles an hour easy, and that thing is leaving me like I was standing still. So yeah, he tries chasing after it after calling for backup, and then he crashes right through the Ghost Rider cycle. Just disintegrates through the fire.
Oof.
Now, mortal fool, perhaps you've learned your lesson. This is love. When you tell your friends of this night, they will be mightily impressed. Those who believe you. Few men have raced with me and come away with their souls intact.
Damn straight.
I knew you'd like this. Nobody's going to believe this. I don't think I believe it. So he tells his buddy, when the other cop shows up, he's like, oh, from the description, you must have tried to stop the Ghost Rider. He's supposed to be some sort of demon who haunts the roadways, but I thought he was just a biker's legend.
Before that, an Old West legend.
That's true. So Ghost Rider rides back to the carnival. He's like, oh, the mortals flock to see Blaze at the Quentin Carnival. What would they say if they knew of Blaze's other ability, the power to become a Hades-spawned demon? So he reabsorbs his cycle, and then he's like, wait a minute, why am I stopping? He's like, perhaps the Ghost Rider shall pay a visit at the carnival. Ha ha ha. Until Blaze forces him back down. Ooh, forcing the Ghost Rider back inside me is worse than killing 10 rounds with Sugar Ray Leonard. But you did it. I beat the demon for another night. This would make a good TV show. Come on.
I know. Just don't let Nicolas Cage anywhere near it.
Yes. And then he's like, oh, wait. the carnival.
Well, you want to be Superman, so you settle for any comic property.
Exactly. But Johnny realizes he's running late, runs down to the carnival. Oh, look, there's his buddy Red. Get it?
Get it?
His red hair. Get it?
We gotta explain the joke because we're those people apparently.
And Lilith likes gingers.
I do.
I get it.
All right, I'll take it. To quote Johnny, "Here I am, Red."
Oh my. So
He's
yeah,
got a little flash suit going on, complete with yellow boots. I'm just saying. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
is that like that? What early 70s Johnny Storm costume? I mean, come on. Red and yellow. So Johnny goes out to perform his act, and Red's thinking about how he knows Johnny's the Ghost Rider, but Johnny don't know he know yet.
He doesn't know that he knows that they know that he knows they know. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Friends reference for Philip.
Could it be more friends?
Well. Look at this little blonde we got around here.
She's a reporter.
Aren't they always? Is that the only job females are allowed to have in comic book stories?
This was 82, so I believe so.
You're either a fashion model or you're a reporter. That's all you get.
Oh,
at least She-Hulk gets to be a lawyer, so there's that.
Well, at least she's writing an article for a magazine, not a newspaper.
Sure, hon. Sure.
But yeah, she's like, I want to talk to Blaze. Why a former champion cyclist like him is traveling with a small-time circus?
Rude, mind your business.
Exactly. Maybe he's got a coke problem. Leave him alone.
Right? Maybe he has to do these small convention circuits to pay his ex-wife off. You don't know, lady.
Maybe he's putting an illegitimate kid through college. Shut up. Maybe I've been a reporter too long, but I suspect that he's hiding something that could be the biggest story of the year.
His sausage from you, perhaps, lady?
Whoa.
That's the reason why she came around. Let's all be honest. If he was looking like Ben Grimm, she would not be poking around the freaking circus. Just saying.
Hey, Chad, do you know this, Ray?
Sausage!
Nice.
Look how big it is.
Because he tries to be all fancy and...
Wait, we do have a pole drop.
Whoa, what?
Sliding down poles.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Diane. Oh, look at Blaze being a fancy man jumping these cars and trucks. Because remember, that's what killed Crash Simpson.
Effortlessly. Look at this crowd. This looks like a NASCAR crowd if I ever saw one. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, definitely. What are you saying, Chad? New rider canon, the Ghost Rider, supernatural Brendan Fraser. What?
Couldn't do worse than Nicolas Cage, so if Brendan Fraser needs a job. Well, he's got a job in DC, but
True.
We don't know how long that's gonna be there.
Isn't Johnny Blaze a ginger? Lilith demands gingers. I
don't demand gingers. I just, maybe show an actual ginger. I mean, will it kill you? Does every ginger have to be turned into a black person? Like, as much as I love seeing diversity, Jimmy Olsen's a ginger, and you can fight me.
Oh, yes.
Paying off alimony with bit rolls. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy. Look up in the stands. It's our villain of this issue, Harry. His name is...
Like, honestly, how can you have a rogues gallery if you're Ghost Rider? Like, you don't. You're the bad guy, and we're just dealing with it. We're just trying to pretend. We're talking our way around it.
They tried it in the 90s, but,
Oh, surely.
Surely, Chess. And his buddy,
Oh, it wasn't 867. Oh, was that? Yeah, no, that song wasn't out. Yeah, I was gonna say they actually used a phone number 555-6736.
It's buddy Bert. Hey Bert.
Where's Ernie?
Hey Bert. Bert and Harry. So yes, they're watching Blaze do his thing, and then I guess Harry wants to go home and sleep off his buzz. Well,
I'm a true professional. I pushed through that. Thank you very much.
I know, but Shirley wants to go get Blaze's autograph, and so Bert says, "Oh, I'll take her."
I bet.
I bet you will. Oh no, he doesn't want to go home. Harry wants to go to the bar. Thanks, Bert.
As you do.
I have a picture waiting for you. So yeah, I love how like Johnny's signing autographs for all these children, and then Shirley comes over.
What we got here is ourselves as a town flirt.
Hi, Johnny. I'm legal.
Barely.
I know.
Questionable.
But yeah, he's like, to Shirley? She's like, yeah. Gives it, yeah, like you said, gives the phone number. And he's like looking at Red. Get me out of here. Hey, Johnny.
Play me off, Sam.
Hey, Johnny, we still have to tear those engines apart tonight. So yeah, Johnny's like, that's it for now. Bert. Looks like the man wasn't interested, Shirley. What would Harry say? He'd yell and cuss. But you won't tell him. He doesn't have any claim on me. He just thinks he does. Bert, is that so? Give you any ideas, Bert?
Wait. Is this story supposed to be taking place in modern day? Because dude gets a Western Union telegraph, and I thought they stopped doing that.
I mean, modern day 1982.
I don't think they were doing telegrams from the Western Union in 82. I could be wrong.
I don't know. Is it just because they don't have like a phone or a cell phone or anything? I mean, is it basically just, we sent you a letter?
Might as well have done Morse code at that point.
Oh.
Actually, that is what a telegram is. What am I talking about? That's why I'm just like confused here.
Ready for this, Lo? Does Johnny wear hot pants with all this flirting? Hot
He doesn't
pants!
just wear them. He is the hot pants. He's become the hot pants. He is one with the hot pants. But they make a pill for that now, so he might want to take it.
Yeah, baby.
Get ready.
Yeah, baby. So Bert and Shirley go off to do, well, who knows what.
What Bert and Shirley do.
What did you do? What the mommy and daddy do? So yeah, the next.
Well, he gets everything he deserves. He was drinking and driving. That's all I have to say about it.
Yes. Oh my lord! So the next morning, while Johnny and Red are working on the bike, Red's all shirtless. Oh look, Harry shows up and almost runs over the clown. Where's my woman?
If you gotta ask, is she even your woman? Just saying.
I know. So he's swinging at Johnny with a baseball bat. He's Johnny thinking, man, this guy smells like a brewer. He must be drunk out of his mind. But yeah, he's punching Johnny in the face.
Hey, check off shotgun, literally.
Ah! But Johnny's like, yeah, all the carnies jump on Harry, and he's like, he's a man.
Yeah, you don't want to get into it with no carnies, bro. They stick together.
But he's like, he's throwing them all off. He's like, it'll take the Ghost Rider to stop. He's like, no, what am I thinking? The Ghost Rider if I let him loose, he might just help this guy rip down the whole carnival. Oh, come on. Seraphos loves beating guys' asses. Come on.
He does.
Oh yeah, because it's Mr. Quentin of the Quentin Carnival with his shotgun.
Hey, that was just your first warning. I got a second barrel loaded.
Looking
That's
like
what he said.
Looking like a blue-suited Colonel Sanders.
I tell you what.
I say. But yeah, like you said, yeah, the reporter, yeah, told the clown, oh yes, I remember this, yes, because he gets a telegram from his son, who I believe may have just gotten out of jail because his son, also a clown, is part of the circus of crime.
Get it?
Get it? But yeah, there's no ringmaster in that one, but the rest of them show up, and like the Ghost Rider just like beats the asses of the entire circus of crime. It's awesome.
Well, your first clue is that their name was Circus of Crime. So.
Oh my lord, I can just hear Charlie now and his all the way over in New Jersey. The Circus of Crime is cool.
Let me tell you why. He's probably got like 5 pages of reasons why it's Circus of
Although
Crime.
if I tell him the ringmaster's not there, he's probably like, "Oh, okay, that's different." So that night, Johnny's doing his act again. Bert and Shirley are in the audience. Then Harry shows up, still drunk, 'cause he's still drinking.
He never sobered up.
Yeah, he's on that same cliff overlooking the carnival where the Ghost Rider was last night.
Punish a young Clint.
What?
Read the comment.
It says Clint, Lilith.
I know.
Who? Clint Barton? What? I won't judge you for what you like, Chad. If you're in the BDSM, I can give you a phone number. But yeah, Bert's up on the cliff. Yeah, he breaks the wheel right off his truck.
Yikes.
And then look, he got a rifle. He's like, I can blow that pretty boy right off his bike, which he was going to until the gun.
Right off his blow that bleeping pretty boy right off his bike.
Like you don't swear when you're drunk, love. Okay. Does this sound familiar, Lilith? A stream of profanities echo across the hilltop.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
I mean, replace man with woman. The natural response for this bitter, brutal woman. But yeah, he's on max. He's out of ammo, or else he would have shot Johnny. But look.
Oh no, not construction gear. What is this? A Family Guy episode?
He's rarely held a job for longer than 6 months. I'll say that's you, but you quit.
Yeah.
And yet he's far from unskilled, an expert mechanic. The machine hasn't been built that Harry can't master. So he heads for the giant earth mover. Then Johnny's done with his act, and the crowd just running away. Run! What is it? This giant machine just come crashing through. Whoever's running that rig must be crazy. Johnny's like, I got to distract him. And it's like, no, you don't. He's after you. So yeah, Johnny's trying to keep him busy. Then he tries to jump over him, lands on top and falls off. Hanging on to the side is Harry just like...
when Circus of Crime, I'm still thinking about that. Sorry. Yeah, when Circus of Crime rebranded, he's absolutely right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Kate Bishop and yeah.
Yeah. This was some early '80s, son.
Yeah, they weren't thinking about. It's wild what they got away with in old comics, even with the comic code.
Ghost Rider just owned them, son. So Harry takes off with Blaze hanging on barely, and Shirley. Bert's like, do you think he came for us? I don't know, but gotta stop him before he kills that man. And yeah, Johnny's hanging.
Do we though?
Well, Dave might think so, but no, because Johnny's about to fall off. He's like, only one way to save myself. Don't want to do it, but
I must live.
And I love no supernatural like the 90s Ghost Rider. Whatever Blaze was wearing, the Ghost Rider's wearing. He's wearing that ugly red and yellow suit.
I know. I just thought that was a nice touch.
I love it. Yeah, so the Ghost Rider pulls himself up and just starts ripping chunks off this thing.
Look at his face. He's like, I done messed up now.
I know.
Drunken idiot.
Besotted fool. Do you think to make murder this night? Oh,
yes, I do, sir.
Mama, I've never had the DTs before. I've had the DTs before, but never like this. Drunken idiot. I am no mere hallucination. I am vengeance.
Yes. We are vengeance. We are night. Wait a minute. Wrong podcast.
Batman podcast. So yeah, Bert and Harry. Bert and Shirley are.
Oh, Shirley. Oh, Lord, not Shirley.
They're chasing them in a convertible. Shirley's standing up, so when Bert hits a big rock or something, she goes flying out of that convertible.
That's why you put the top on your convertible.
At least wear your seatbelt. Come on.
Mm.
Okay, miss, how many accidents have you been in?
None are my fault.
I've seen pictures of you in the hospital, so the seatbelt.
I had my seatbelt on. I'm just saying they didn't, obviously. They were drunken idiots. They were yokels. Come on.
But meanwhile, I love this. You want vengeance? Hey, you dang spook. I'll show you. Harry tries to clobber Ghost Rider with this giant wrench, and he just like twists it. Here.
This is ridiculous, to be honest.
This is the power of vengeance. As is this, and he's just like, ripping.
Like, what even is this panel where he's like ripping stuff off and he's like got on the steering wheel? Like, that is an awkward pose, homie.
Exactly.
He's being a drama queen right now. Look at him.
So he like spins the whole thing around. Harry falls off, and now they're headed back to the carnival. And now in a reversal of fortunes, Ghost Rider's driving, and Harry's hanging on for dear life.
Bruh, he's laughing about it. He's like, ha ha ha, now the tables are turned. Excellent. He's turning to Mr. Burns, son.
Seriously, I mean, 90s Ghost Rider was always all emo and mopey. This guy loves his work. I mean, come on. And then Harry sees Bert, Shirley. I don't know what they're doing out here. And then Bert's like, oh no, Harry must be coming for us. And he runs away and just leaves Shirley unconscious in the way. What's this? I love this. Ghost Rider, what's this? The trollop who bothered Blade last night? Perhaps she too should fall before my vengeance. Jeez.
Yikes!
He's gonna kill her just for being a slut.
Hey! Philip! We don't use that word in this house. The town bicycle seat.
Oh! I thought it was doorknobs here.
You know what? I changed my mind. I like bicycle seats.
What is that? Oh, I bet you do.
Mr. Burns, you don't know The Simpsons, Chad?
Mr. Burns. I was gonna say.
He's talking about pun.
Is that
not even intended?
Is that Ghost Rider's nickname?
I hope not, for the lady's sake.
So Ghost Rider. Yeah, Harry's like, no, you can't run over Shirley. No. Give me that wheel. The Ghost Rider. You want the wheel? Very well. It is yours, and rips it out. No, but Harry's blood turns cold at this sight, but he does not notice that the Ghost Rider simultaneously slams down hard on the brake. Oh, he was just messing with Harry. So Harry goes falling from the cab to the ground. No, yes, your moment is at hand. Your moment is at hand, and vengeance is at hand.
But
everything's at hand.
You get a vibrating hand, and you get a vibrating hand.
He looks like he's about to either shoot out of one end or shoot out of the other. He's got the cramps. Look at him.
Well, yeah, he hits him with that cold flame which harms not a hair on his body, while it burns to the very core of his psyche. In that horrific moment, Harry Donovan looks into the blackest depth of his soul, and he cannot stand what he sees. And of course, Ghost Rider's job.
Himself?
Exactly. So then, his job done. Ghost Rider's, just pulls a.
See you later, bunkies.
Literally, like, peace out, homie.
So,
I don't know how you're getting home, but
so Blaze is like comes to just like with Harry at his feet. Mister, can't you help me, please? Wherever happens, wherever he goes from this day forward, Harry Donovan will live with the mental scars of this night. Whether he clutches a drink or raises his voice in anger, he will stop and shudder and perhaps think twice. Johnny Blaze will not know that. When circumstances force him to recall this night, he will remember only the quivering mass at his feet. This is Lilith Hellfire's dating life.
I told you I can relate. It was a good issue. 2 good issues.
She gets drunk. She don't remember what they do. All she remembers next morning the quivering mass at her feet. So see, I told you would like
Drink
it.
responsibly, kids.
Seriously, wasn't this good? I mean, it was like had some classic horror vibes. There wasn't a supervillain in sight.
Well, Ghost Rider is the supervillain as we've discussed.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he wasn't fighting supervillain. No superpowered beings. Just
just people's personal demons, and people are the worst. So
just schooling some a-holes.
As you do, man. That's why, I really do respect the carnival workers when they come through town. Whenever they get back to doing what they do. Don't be a dick. That's just every moral lesson of Ghost Riders. Every single issue. Don't be a dick, bro. Don't steal from the church. Don't be a drunk idiot.
Seriously,
put your seatbelt on.
Seriously, this is what I missed from when they did 90s Ghost Rider and beyond. It's like, sometimes it's good. I mean, even Zarathos sometimes fought supervillains, but it's like, sometimes you just got to school like a common a-hole.
Yeah, no, you did good, kiddo. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I haven't really reread a lot of Ghost Rider in a long time.
I was gonna say, at some point one day, maybe we'll have to do more of these. Yeah.
I would love to roast the hell out of that first movie, though. Just know that I'm always down to roast the hell out of that Nicolas Cage movie. And how it got a second movie, he sold his soul.
That might be a Capes and Lunatics episode down the road somewhere.
Episode 200?
Ooh. Oh my lord. Capes and Lunatics 200, The Last Temptation of Nicolas Cage.
Yikes. I give it a solid B+ for both stories. They average out to a solid B+. Nice. It's just the artwork, but it's just the time. It's a product of its time.
Oh yeah.
I'm spoiled as a 90s kid.
Okay, if you had your choice of any artist throughout history, who would you wanted to see draw this? Well, draw these.
You know what? I give it to either Romita. I think they would do excellent with that.
Not like a John Byrne or anything?
Romita. Definitely Romita. One of the Romitas would definitely suit the style for a Ghost Rider that I'm picturing in my head, especially for this particular time frame.
Yeah. What about a Mark Bagley?
Oh, he can write. He can draw anything. He's got carte blanche. Whatever he wants, give it to him. You're welcome.
I know. Drops and drops and drops.
I get it.
All right, I'll take it.
Those dogs are getting yelled at right now.
Not in the face. I'll be right back.
Okay. Those dogs are Her dogs are barking. Get it. All right. Yeah, I kind of have to probably agree with Lilith. It's probably like B+ territory on these. Yeah, really good. Like I said, original Ghost Rider 68, 69. You might be able to pick them up in like a cheap dollar bin or something. Or like I said, they reprinted them in the last 14 issues in 91 in this 7-issue series. The original Ghost Rider rides again. I don't know if you can find those probably cheap maybe somewhere. But yeah, again, these two stories can prove why I like Johnny Blaze more than any other Ghost Rider. But anyway, I don't know. I'm on a new computer. Who dis? I don't know if they have the schedule, but I believe next comic paper starts our Daredevil run for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I think so.
Daredevil, yeah, baby. All right, so anything else, Little Hellfire?
No. Just sad October's almost over with.
Thanks.
Like, out of all the months of 2020, this one has gone by the fastest. I think we're over the hump.
Hump month. Anyway, I believe again, Wade's World next week will be Return to the Living Deadpool to round out your October.
The other punishing Catholic.
Who's the other one? Punisher? All right, come back 1 week for Return to the Living Deadpool, then followed by next comic capers. I believe it's Daredevil 284 through, is it 289? I think we cover that whole run. So send your thoughts on any of those. Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com. Or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow Comic Capers on Facebook, Twitter. You can find links to all of our social media for all of our shows, links to this YouTube channel. Go subscribe, please. Links to
smash that like button.
Smash that subscribe button, the like buttons. Yes. Watch the videos. Go subscribe to our Patreon.
If you're a Star Trek nerd.
Yeah, that's right. We talk all things Star Trek. Although it did put a Daredevil special up there. But yes, go subscribe to our Patreon, just like our #1 fan.
Tricky Dicky.
That's right. That's him. Or links to merch. See, right there.
Stay hydrated, my friend.
You can get drunk on that. Put whatever you want in that cup. So anyway, find everything all in one place. That's Linktree, linktr.ee/capesandlunatics. And remember to support the sponsors, Tweaked Audio. Get yourself some Tweaked Audio headphones. Or go get Honda Killer.
Michelle Gregg needs our help, guys. Don't disappoint her.
That's right.
She'll send Ghost Rider after you.
Use the code Southgate for a discount on either one of those.
Yeah.
And go learn all about podcasting and pick up Pod Life book Volume 1 now in digital and paperback. Go get that on Amazon. And when you're on Amazon for that and anything else, use the link for Southgate Media Group right there in the show notes. Doesn't affect you at all, but clicking on that link helps us. So please help support your favorite Spirits of Vengeance, our shows, the network, and of course, that force from hell himself, Rob, Master Doom Southgate.
Make it rain, so says Master Doom. You're weak sauce. Why did your eye drift over to my box?
Lilith.
If you nerds want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. Don't forget to say hi. If you do, give me a follow. Find me on Instagram with the cool kids and your hip grandparents at Lilith Hellfire 86 or at Lilith Hellfire 69. And if you're on TikTok, I need some more people to follow. So find me at Lilith Hellfire 69 because it was appropriate for TikTok. Duh.
I'm 12 when you need me to be 12. Bye, Felicia.
Oh, and thank you to Chad for joining us live. But yes, you can even watch us live. All you have to do is subscribe to the Capes and Lunatics Facebook page or Capes and Lunatics Facebook group or Capes and Lunatics Twitter account. Yes, and you can watch us live and comment and be part of the show. Because who wouldn't want to be part of this show? It's the greatest show on earth.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Were we carnies the whole time?
I think so. Chad giving us the double horns. Thank you. All right, so yes, come back 1 week, Return to the Living Deadpool, followed by Daredevil 284 through 289.
Oh.
And remember, in so many ways, we are vengeance.